I recently bought a second generation Chevy Colorado and I really like the truck. It's a work truck, just really good looking overall. But one of the things I noticed that I didn't like was that the bumper did not have the fog lights like the other trucks. So if you've got a work truck or a base model and don't have the fog lights and would like to add them, I'm going to show you how. Alright, first thing you need to do is turn the wheel in, remove these 7mm screws, and then these Torx. And then that'll allow you just to remove that paneling behind the front bumper. Pull that back, and then you're going to pull out this delete actually through the bumper. So this is what it looks like on the back. You've got these two locking tabs on the side, one on the bottom, two on the other far side, and then these two permanent tabs on top. So you're going to have to work those in order to get this piece out. So behind that bumper, this is what it's going to look like. You'll notice you've got your locking tab on the bottom, you've got these two on the side, two on the far side. What you're going to have to do is push in and up on these at the same time in order to get them to release one at a time. And then you're going to push the whole assembly forward. Now this is really tough, so take your time. Don't rush it. Don't break anything. You don't want to scratch the paint on their bumper or anything. But once you get those loose, you'll pop those out. And if you're not careful, you're going to break a tab just like I did on mine right there. So then what you're going to do is just go ahead and clean out that opening right there. This is what the new assembly looks like. You've got two pieces, nice piece of chrome trim on the inside. You've got your fog light right there. You'll notice that on the back of the assembly, you've got the same tabs, the two locking on the side, the bottom, other side, and then the two permanent on top. Now, one thing that you need to pay careful attention to is notice that with this assembly, the light does not fit through that hole. It's too large. So you need to make sure that you install the light before you install that bezel piece right there. So you'll notice that on the back of the light, you've got the two little bolts on the top, and the one on the bottom, it's actually got a little adjustment lug right there for adjusting the headlight. You're simply going to insert those, the left side to the left, the right side to the right, make sure you get those right, and simply push those in. You may have to take off those little black plastic tabs, push those into the bumper piece first, and then that will allow you to push the light into the holes to get that set permanently. There we go. And once you do, you want to make sure that it's nice and snug. You don't want it loose. This will allow you to go in from behind. You can either adjust using that screw, the headlight up or the fog light up or down, and you can also make your connection right there to the back, as you can see. After you get your fog lights installed, now you want to install the trim piece. Line up those tabs very carefully and simply push with just a little bit of force until you hear them click. Get those in there just like that, and then work it around on the other side. Now this may take a little bit of time, but don't rush this because you definitely don't want to break those new tabs. After you hear them snap and lock in place, just do a double check, make sure everything's lined up and it's nice and firm. You don't want to be driving down the road and have it pop out. When you're done, it should look like this, which I believe is a world of difference. Now, I'm not going to show you how to hook up the wiring because there's other videos to do that. I'm just going to hook my wiring up to the headlights. I'm not there. The kit came with a relay and a switch that you can run into the cab if you want, but that's not something that I'm interested in doing. So if you like this video, leave me a message if it's something you want to try yourself. I will link the kit that I used for my fog lights. I got them from Amazon. I'll link those in the description below. Y'all take it easy.